Finally traveling via the bullet train in Uzbekistan. The train speed went up to 220 km per hour, which is not bad at all. We left our guest house around 4:30 am. Yandex.Go is available all night long, so it won't be a problem for you to get a cab. Our train from Samarkand to Tashkent was at 6 am. So we wanted to reach a little bit early, and you can see it is totally pitch dark outside. So before you enter the station, so there is like a point where you have to scan your bags first, and this is how the station looked like. The stations in Uzbekistan are so beautiful, like especially in Samarkand, Tashkent. Just look at this, like this is the Samarkand station. I love the architecture, like the whole place, it's beautiful. And we had like some time in our hand because we reached quite early. I think we were 1 hour before our train, so it was around 5 am, and this is how it looked like. And finally it was a twilight time, so you could see outside, and there were a few trains at that time, so it was like there were some people in the station, and this is how it looked like. And it was pretty cold, like I was wearing a jacket, but I was definitely feeling cold then too. And finally the train came around 15 minutes before our timing. So this is how the train looked like. And also before, like in each of the compartments, like each of the coaches, so there is a person who will check your ticket, and then you can go inside, so it won't be a problem. And also like it is pretty like clearly mentioned what is the coach number. So we had to quite walk a little bit, because I think ours was the second last coach. And we had like during booking of the ticket, you actually can choose the coach that you want to, and also the seat you can choose it in like while booking as well. I will mention the booking link in my description, you can check from that. And this is how the train looked like. So it had 2x2 seatings, and finally our train started, like it was perfectly at the right time. So we actually initially, our seat was at like in the middle, where in front also there were some people sitting, but there was a family nearby, so they asked us to change the seat. And so after like some time we actually changed the seat to the other part of the train. And it's a pretty short train, it's like 2-hour 15-minute journey. So me and my mom were sitting together, and my brother was sitting in the other side. And this is actually how the seat looked like. So there is a small compartment where you can keep your food or your bags and stuff. There is also a place where you can put your legs up here. And there is a place actually where you could like turn the volume up, but we actually didn't ask for the headphones, so we couldn't see. So when the train started, it was like around 140 km, which isn't like much, but like the best part, let me show you. So actually the guest house that we stayed in, they actually woke up at 3 and gave us like packed breakfast for each of us. So they gave some dry fruits, some croissants and stuff, so which was really nice of them. And finally, as we were like going towards Tashkent, we actually could see the snow-capped mountains. Like the weather, actually it was a little bit gloomy, so it was not clear, but yes, we could see the mountains as well. And after some time they actually gave the food as well, so it was already included in the ticket. You could choose between tea and coffee, and along with that we got some croissant, and yeah, that was it for breakfast. And that was like actually included in the ticket. So there were like 2 people who were just, just as like we do in flights, they were serving it. And other than that, there was also another person who actually was like, you can see like the Nutella or breads or biscuits, but you have to buy, that is not included in the ticket. There was also a TV in front, and they were actually playing some Bollywood reality show, which was like quite interesting to see, because they actually, as I mentioned previously, Uzbekistan people love Bollywood. So yes, that was also going on. And this is how actually the luggage compartment looks like. So once you enter, there is a place where you can keep your luggage, or you can put it on the overhead bin as well. So our luggage was a little bit big, so we had kept it in that place. That's my brother sleeping, and that's my mom. And also the washroom was also like very proper, and it was like clear. And in that place in between like the washroom and the next coach, there are some people like the staff there. We actually there, if you want anything, you can go and ask them as well. And gradually the train speed also kept increasing, and I think the highest was 220 kilometer per hour that I had noticed. 2 hours went by pretty fast, and we were here in Tashkent. So in Tashkent, we are actually staying for 2 days. So this is a Saturday when we arrived. So in this day, we will be going to all of the places in Tashkent city. And in the next day, we were actually going to Amir Soy Resort, which is like the mountain resort. And there is also a ropeway. We actually had seen snow as well, which was so nice. But anyway, this is how the Tashkent station looked like. This is the bullet train Afrosiyob that we came in. So our hotel actually check-in was at 2 and we reached at 8. So we didn't know we will go and get our like hotel room or not, and there was a big disaster with the hotel that we booked. I will show that in my next vlog, and yes, stay tuned for it. In my next video, I will show the hotel we stayed in Tashkent, some pretty nice places, this huge pulao, how they make it. So stay tuned for the next Tashkent vlog. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go and subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on my Instagram with the same name, wanderwithdiya as well. Take care guys, bye.